Thank you so much to Dove for sponsoring this video. You guys will be hearing a little bit more about them later on, but for now, let's get into things. Hey guys, it's Cammie. Welcome back to my channel. If it's your first time here, I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you do, please don't forget to give it a big like and hit the subscribe button. And if you've been here recently, then you know that I have been working out a lot more often. And that is all good and healthy and fun and games until you're dripping in sweat and your hair and skin are gross and you have real life things to do for the rest of the day. So for today's video, I'm gonna be going over with you guys my daily skin and hair routine for when you're working out pretty much every day, and how to deal with your skin and hair while we're coming into these winter, dry, cold months, because winter is upon us. Let's kick things off by starting with our hair. Now, I do have extensions. This is not an extension hair care guide. If you guys do want something like that, feel free to comment below, but this is geared towards really anyone and any hair type. You should not be washing your hair every single day. Now, this has been an extremely difficult habit for me to kick because of the type of hair I have. I have thicker hair, but not a lot of it. There's not much going on up there, hence the extensions. So as some of you, if you have thicker or more coarse or more dense hair, you probably love your hair on day 2, day 3 after shampooing it. For me, it always looks better when it's freshly washed and styled. What looks best and what feels best isn't necessarily what's healthiest for your hair. If you're shampooing your hair every single day, you are stripping those natural oils in your hair. And just like your skin, on your face, or your body, you're then going to dry out your scalp very badly, and your body might even try to produce more oils to balance that out, or you'll get a lot of flaking and dandruff and just not a fun situation all around. And especially with these winter months coming up, it's only going to get worse with the dryness and the itchiness and the flaking. You really want to make sure you have your routine locked down, ready to go prior to dealing with all of that. So thank you to Dove for sponsoring this video and bringing us a product to combat all of these issues, which is their Dermacare line. It's a solution for flake-free, well-nourished hair that's not going to tangle. The Dove Dermacare uses a pH balance formula so that you can achieve dandruff-free, flake-free hair, but also really nourish your scalp and your entire hair as well. And I think that's where a lot of people are lacking when they pull back from overwashing their hair. They then forget about the buildup on their scalp, and then you have these flakes and this itchiness, and it ended up just causing a whole nother issue, which we will get into in a little bit. I've absolutely been loving this product and the way it's making my hair feel. I definitely suffer from an annoying scalp. I think probably my extensions cause a little bit of that as well. It is hard to get in there and feel like I've properly cleaned my scalp, and the Dermacare has really helped with that. I'm excited to use it into the winter months because my hair and my scalp always get so much more dry as soon as we get into December to March. It's definitely helpful living in LA, but the second I go back to Pittsburgh, oh, it takes one day and I am instantly dry, which is so fun. If you guys would like to shop the Dove Dermacare products, click the link in my description box below to check it out. Ooh, I forgot about telling you guys about the smell. I have been saying so much lately that I need a feature on YouTube where you guys can smell something. Oh, I was doing it in my Halloween video with Kelly, and I just wish you guys could smell her home. It was so festive and holiday. Oh my God, this is so good. It is coconut and lime, sweet lime. Oh, it's so good. Okay, just pretend there's a little scratch and sniff right here and just smell that coconut and sweet lime. It's so good. Anyways, I try to only wash my hair 2-3 times max a week, and I typically try to align it with my work and social life because, like I said, I prefer my hair when it's freshly washed. But then I will style it as normal, blow dry, curl your hair, straighten your hair, whatever you want to do. And then I use dry shampoo. And I know that might sound a little silly because most people use dry shampoo once their hair starts feeling greasy or after a couple days from washing it. But if you use it before you let it get to that nasty stage, you can actually prevent it from getting too greasy and too oily too quickly. So in addition to adding the dry shampoo post my first fresh style, I'll also apply dry shampoo right before I go to bed on nights where I haven't washed my hair leading up to that next shampoo. As for hairstyles while you're working out, a lot of you asked for like cute, manageable styles. I don't go for cute when I'm working out. It's just not why I'm there. Because I have extensions, a lot of times I will do just like a braid down the back because it's most manageable and it's the least amount of strain on my extensions. But if you don't have extensions, I recommend just getting your hair up on top of your head in a bun, something where you're getting the ends of your hair off of your scalp so you're not getting sweat all throughout the ends. You're really keeping it as close to the scalp as possible. It's just way more easy to manage your hair afterwards. This can also be helpful if you have it on top of your head because you're adding volume by redirecting your hair upwards. When you take it down, you'll even maybe have some more volume than when you started, which win-win. After workout, take your hair down. I like to brush it with a wet brush so I don't damage my hair. And then this is where I'm really gonna need you guys to bear with me and really just trust me. You're gonna blow dry your hair. Now I know this sounds so gross because your hair is all sweaty and nasty and you're just gonna blow it dry, but sweat isn't stinky and gross. Sweat sitting on your skin and your hair and your clothes, that's what's stinky and gross. So if you dry it, it's really just like a free salt spray, so use it to your advantage. I like to take a blow dryer on the coolest setting because you're already hot and sweaty. You don't need to put hot air on you. You're just gonna be blow drying your hair for the rest of your life because you're gonna get hot and sweaty again and again until the end of time. And you only have to blow dry the parts that are sweaty and wet. So hopefully just your roots. If you're like me, it's probably a little bit further down because she's a sweaty gal. You can flip your hair over side to side while you blow dry it to give it a little bit more volume if that's what you want. And once it's all dry, if you would like to, you can add a little bit more dry shampoo. I don't think this is super necessary, but make sure your hair is fully dry before adding dry shampoo. If you add dry shampoo onto damp hair, it's gonna get so chalky and weird and there's really not gonna be any salvaging it at that point. So don't add the dry shampoo until you have fully, thoroughly dried your hair. Another option, if you don't wanna fully forgo washing your hair, and if you have the time, is to do a water rinse. You're gonna get in the shower, get your hair wet, and really rub your scalp like you would if you were shampooing your hair, but just without the shampoo itself. This is really gonna help break down any excess sweat or product buildup, because at this point, we've used quite a bit of dry shampoo, and you don't want that clogging the hair follicles on your head, because that can cause a lot of issues, including your hair not being able to properly grow, and that's just a whole nother issue that we're not gonna wanna have. And at this point, you could also add some conditioner to the ends. It's not gonna mess with your scalp at all, and it's of course possible to have dry ends and a greasy root. And then just style your hair as you normally would. I also like to use, for both methods, using a shine spray or an oil in the ends, just because I feel like when I'm not washing my hair enough, it can look a little lackluster. So this really helps with that. All right, on to skincare. I don't really do a whole dang lot with this. I know some people have no problem doing their full skincare routine prior to working out, but as I have made it quite clear, your girl is very sweaty. So it feels extremely counterproductive. I'm just sweating off all those products. And also, I don't wanna risk clogging my pores. I am acne prone, and doing a hot, sweaty workout, it opens up your pores, and I don't want everything to just seep in. That freaks me out. Since I typically work out first thing in the morning, and I do an extensive skincare routine at night, I just wake up, I rinse my face with some water just to remove any of that nighttime product, pat my skin dry, and I go. And in the rare occasion that I'm working out at night and I already have stuff on my face from the day, I will just do my cleansing routine. I do a double cleanser, and then that's it. If anything, I'll use like a hydrating mist that I keep in my workout bag just to make sure my skin is staying hydrated throughout the day without having to put on any heavy moisturizers that are gonna weigh it down. If you're the type of person who absolutely wants some type of skincare on, I would just recommend doing it from under the eyes down so you're not sweating product into your eyes. And if you're working out outside, absolutely use an SPF. You don't wanna cause damage from the sun. Again, I would probably just do it under the eyes and wear a hat, or find a great SPF that is not going to trip into your eyes, because ouch. And then after my workout, I simply just rinse my face with water again and try to remove as much sweat as possible from my body at the gym. And then as soon as I get home, I actually fully wash my body and my face and then follow up with my typical skincare routine. All right, guys, I think that about covers everything that you do for my skin and my hair and how to deal with not wanting to wash your hair every single day when you're working out. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and learning about my routine and the Dove Dermacare. Thanks again to Dove for sponsoring this video. Don't forget to check out the link in the description box below. I love you guys so much, and I will see you next week. Bye.